This is a tutorial for how to force a card. Basically, when you're forcing a card, what you're doing is you're pretending that the spectator has a choice of what card they're picking, but really they have no choice. Sorry, I'll just take this card out. They have no choice about what card they're going to pick. I'm going to show you several ways of how to do this. The first one is where you get the card you want to choose. Let's say you want them to choose a King of Spades. You put that on the top. Then you tell them to cut the pack anywhere they want. Let's say they cut here, and they turn, and tell them to turn the cards over where they've cut. Then you say, alright, cut the pack, but cut it deeper than where you just cut, and then turn those over as well. So they'll turn that over as well. And then you say, alright, the first card that is turned up, that is face down, is your card. Right, and that first card will obviously always be the King of Spades. So that's one way you can force a card. Here's another way to force a card. It's a purely psychological way, just like that one. It doesn't involve any sleight of hand. It involves a bit of misdirection there. You put the card you want them to choose on the top. You say cut the pack anywhere you want. Sorry. So say they cut it there. You get them to put the cards they cut somewhere else, and then you say, alright, we'll mark the place where you cut it we'll make a cross kind of symbol like that. And then you talk about whatever you want, just talk sort of load of rubbish to them for a bit. And then when you come back to the card, you say, alright, let's see where you cut the pack. And then you take this one, and it's their card. Alright, the reason this happens is because actually, you might have noticed this, but this card here is the top card, but usually people will just be they won't remember the details of what was cut where. They'll just remember that they'll just think that they cut somewhere, either there, or there. And so if you say, alright, you cut there, they'll just accept it usually. If they don't, I don't know, I'm not Agni Arn or something. Right, here's another way to force a card. I like this one quite a bit. You put the cards you want them to choose on the bottom, and then you say, alright, tell me when to stop, and you riffle through the cards. When they say stop, you go, right, you want me to stop there, and you get your thumb and you put it on the bottom card, and they say, yeah, there. Or if they say no, keep going, just keep going a bit more, and then put your thumb on the bottom card. And when you're pulling them off, just pull that one with it, and you say, alright, that's your card. You can also do this, it's more conspicuous, but it still usually works. You say, right, say stop, and then the card you want them to choose is on the top here, right, and then when they say stop, you say, you want me to stop here, and then you're pulling this card off as you take these up, and you say, take your card, and you do that in one motion. You do it quickly, so they can't see you. It's important that you do that quickly. Another force is, I think it's called the Hindu Shuffle. Get the cards you want them to choose on the bottom, and you go, right, tell me when to stop, and you pull cards off the top like this and into your other hand. Right, and then when they say stop, you say, alright, that's your card. And obviously that card stays at the bottom all the time, but they won't realise that. They'll think they stopped at that card, so they'll think, alright, I've chosen that card. Excuse me, I have to go for a second, I just heard a scream. I hope that helped you.